Hello my friends, welcome again. In this video I'm going to work with Vue.js computed property and watchers. Here I am in the application. I'm going to remove what we have here, and here I'm going to add a student, and I'm going to remove what we have in the data, also the methods, because we are not working with methods, and save, and we don't have anything for now. Okay, here I'm going to add an input with a class margin2, padding2, and rounded, and this is going to be for the first name. Copy this one, paste, and this is going to be for the last name. So we are going to add the v model for the first name, and here v model for the last name, and here I'm going to add the properties. So first name is going to be an empty string by default, and last name is going to be the empty string for. Okay, save, and here I want to display the full name of the student, so first name and also the last name. Save and come here, and we can add, for example, John Doe, and maybe we have a mistake here. Yeah, here we need to write camel case John Doe, and yeah, we have a John Doe. Okay, now I want to just write here, for example, full name, and display all the full name here. But now, yeah, if I type something here, because I don't make it can save, we don't have anything. Okay, so for that I'm going to work with a computed property and add computed here, and here I'm going to create that full name, and which is a function, and here I'm going to make a if statement. So if this first name is an empty string, or the last name is also empty string, I'm going to return an empty string. And now we're going to call this full name here, and not with a parenthesis, just what we, and I see here I have made a mistake, full name, and also here full name, and not with parentheses. So the Vue is going to call it when the Vue sees right the call. Okay, and this is going to call when we make a change to this property, this name, the first name, and the last name. Okay, so if we have something in the first name and the last name, I'm going to return this dot first name plus space here and plus this last name. Save and come here now, add John, and we don't have anything here because here we make a statement if we have something in the first name and also in the last name. Okay, so if we have the last name empty string, we are returning an empty string. For that we have empty string here, but if we type here, we are going to update the full name and display that what we want. Okay, we can do this with watch as well. So if I comment out this one and create a watcher here, watch, and here we need to create a method for the first name and also the method for the last name. It's not like a computed property. So we are going to call it first name and we add the value. Here we get the value of the first name here. And I'm going to make an if statement. So if the value is an empty string, we're going to return, and we are going to return the full name. Now we don't have the computed property, so we move to create the full name here, an empty string by default, and we are going to this dot full name is going to be an empty string. Else this dot full name is going to be a value. So the value is what the first name is, value plus space and plus last name. Okay, and if I save and come here, add the John, you see we have a John here, but if I type something here, we don't update the full name. And this is because the first name here is looking for changes only for the first name, not for the last name. We have the last name though here, but we are not aware from this is not aware for the last name. So we need to create another one for the last name and also add the value here. And we are going to do the same thing we added here. Just copy this one, paste it here, and now here we can do first name and here add the value and save. Now if I type John Doe, yeah, we have a John Doe here. Okay, but it's the same thing, but with a computed property I think it's more nice. We have only 4 or 6 line of code. In the watcher we have 2 methods. Okay, remove this and not remove, just comment this. And on the watcher it's okay, if it's good, for example, if we have an search. So if I going to add an input here, just copy what we have here and pass it here and add search. And also we need to add the search here, which is an empty string by default. And now search value, and I'm going to make if statements here. If value dot length is going to be greater than 2, so if we have more than 2 characters, for example, make an HTTP request for the search, but in my case I'm just going to console log make HTTP request, save, And why we have problem? Full name. Yeah, we have a full name here and also a full name to the computer property. Save. And now if I open the inspect elements, go to the console, and here we have the search. If I type 1 character, nothing happen. 2 characters, nothing happen. If I type 3 characters now, 3 characters, why nothing happen again? Because we make a mistake here, search, and 1 character, 2 characters, 3 characters, now we make a request. If I type again, request again, and so on. Okay, that's it for this video. If you like the video, subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next one. Thank you very much and all the best.